What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be ranking every single ship in Geometry Dash 2.21. And this is going to be a long video guys, so strap in. First is the default ship. You really can't go wrong with it. Vortrox uses it, Zoink uses it. Can't go wrong. B tier. Next is this ship. It's just a worse version of the default ship, so D. This ship kind of looks weird. I don't really like the shape of it, so I'll put it in E tier. Oh yeah, guys, this is the only ranking on this channel that has an E tier because of how big this list is. I probably need an E tier. Next is this ship. Kind of looks weird. The dots are kind of lame. E. Next is this ship, which, how can you even use this? Why are there lines poking out of the bottom? Next is this, which looks pretty solid. I'll put it in B. Next is this one. It's pretty cool looking. I actually kind of like it. I'll put it in top of B. Next is this one, which is alright. I'll put it in C. And then there's this one, which is A. I really like this ship. I use this on mobile. Then there's GD Cologne's ship, so I'll put it in A. It looks pretty good. Then there's this one. Looks okay. This is EVW ship. I guess it's fine. It's not as good as Cologne's, so I guess I'll put it here. Low A. So let me just find my ship real quick. Yeah, this one. Go straight into S tier. This is the Peak ship. Another ship I think that looks really cool is this one. Even though it's pretty hard to get, I really like its design. And also the Dolphin ship. Next is the Seahorse ship, which I really like the Seahorse ship in my opinion. I'll put it in the top of A tier. Next is this weird looking ship, F tier. F tier. C tier. C tier. F tier. D tier. Or no, C tier. What is this? Okay, you know what? This goes in G tier. I don't even care what you say. Also, I want the right color. G tier. I don't care what you say, guys. Next is this. Looks alright. We'll do B. Then there's this ship. I think it looks pretty cool. I really like this one. This one is disgraceful. G tier. This one's pretty bad. This one is kind of looks weird. So I'll put it in E. This one, put it in D. Oh, this ship, it looks pretty good for a beginner ship, so I'll put it in A tier. Next is this one, which is alright. I'll put it in B. This one looks pretty goofy. C. Oh, C. Then there's this one, which, who would ever use this? G. Then there's this one. F. It looks terrible. Then there's this. I'll put it in E. It's not quite F. Then there's this. Looks pretty solid. I'll put it in C. Who would ever use this? Actually, I'll put it in F. Then there's this one. It looks pretty bad. I'll put it in D. It's better than like these ships, but like... Also, why are these so low? I'm putting these in C. Next, there's this one, which looks pretty solid, actually. I'll put it in B. Then there's this thing. It's alright. C. And then we got this, which I'll put in... I don't know, man. This one looks actually really cool, so I'm going to put it in A. Next, there's this one, which is alright. I'll put it in B. Then there's this one, which is alright. C. And then there's this one, which looks pretty cool. I'll put it in, like, top of A. Then there's this one. It's pretty good looking. This one, D. This one's pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Then there's this disgraceful abomination, F. Then there's this disgraceful abomination, F. Then there's this one, which is pretty cool. Then there's this one, which is also pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Then there's this one. Who would ever use this? Then there's this one. Okay, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make the same joke twice, but G tier. Then there's the scissors, which are pretty goated. I'll put it in A. Then there's this abomination. It kind of looks like just a line with little things running through it. I'll put it in F. Then there's this one. You're a psychopath if you use this. E. Then there's these two. This one looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. This one is mid. C. Actually, D. Then we got this thing. You're a disgrace of mankind if you use this. Then there's this. Oh, the gun. Obviously an S. Then there's, where's another S one? Oh, the chain chomp. You are kind of weird if you use this, but I like it. Top of A. Let's just look for really good ones. The torpedo. Definitely an S. And then there's the jaguar, which is what I think it is. S. And then the banana. Obviously an S. So let's get back on track. The hand, I'll put it in A. It's pretty solid. Next is this thing. I'll put it in D. Then there's this knockoff butcher knife. I guess I'll put it in D. Then there's the cloud. This does not look like a ship. What is this? Okay, what the hell? Who's using this? Same with this. Like, what is that? Next is this thing, which I'll put in D. Then there's this thing. Who would ever use this? I'll put it in E, though. The hand, it's just a better version of the other hand. Where'd I put that one? It's just better than this. Then there's the fat ship, which kind of looks like a really big wave. I'll put it in B tier. Where did it go? Here, B. Then there's this one, sword. I'll put it in B. Next is the octopus, which is pretty goated. I'll put it in A. Then there's, oh, this ship. Going straight into S tier. This ship is the pinnacle of comedy. Next, there's this one. It's literally just a copy of the default ship. And for that reason, it's pretty much the same. Next is the sword, which I'll put a solid A. And we got this shark. I'll put it in B. Okay, let's just keep going from the top of the list. I guess D. What the heck? This looks like a wave. I'll put it in E. And there's this thing. It doesn't even look like a ship. It looks like it drives on the ground. So I'll put it in E. Then there's this thing. This thing actually looks really good. I'll put it in A. Then there's the shark. I'll put it in B. Butcher knife. I'll put it in B. The bug. This actually looks pretty cool. A. Why are there so many knives? Okay, you know what? You know what? I feel like we need this. I feel like we need this. How do you even... am I dumb? How do I spell... You guys saw nothing. Not... Oh my god. You know what? I should never talk again. Alright, knife tier. So we're just going to put every single thing that looks like a saw or a knife in knife tier. Knife tier isn't bad, it's just knives. Who can go wrong with knife tier? Are there any more? I'm looking for more knives. I think that's all of them. So this is the knife tier. If you find any knives, put them in the knife tier. Next is this abomination to mankind. Who would ever use this as their ship? G. Next there's this thing. I'll put it in E, just because I'm feeling nice. And then there's this. It kind of looks the same, so I'll put it in E. Oh my god, the tier list is so big. Next there's, and we still have so much more. Okay. Oh, the fist. This is kind of sick, I'm going to be honest. Put it at, like, middle A. Then there's this one. It's kind of just a copy of that one ship. Where is it? It's kind of a copy of this ship right here. This one. So I'll put it just below it. Next there's this one, which kind of looks weird. E. Then there's this thing. Who would use this? F. Then there's this. Like, you should contemplate your life if you use this ship. Like, I know I've said that so many times, but it's true. So, definitely G. This, definitely F. This, looks pretty solid. I'll put it in B. Then there's this one. C. And then there's this one. Looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Oh my god, A is 5 long now. Or 5 tall. This is kind of insane. Next is this one. I'll put it in C tier, I guess. Then there's this one. I guess I'll put it in B. It looks pretty solid, in my opinion. Wow, this video isn't actually as long as I thought. Because, like, I just rushed through them all. Oh my god, here, this one is so good. S. And then, this one honestly looks backwards. What the heck? Okay, that's just weird. But I kind of like it. B. Oh, this one? Straight into S tier. I have to scroll so much. Oh my god. Who would use this? Oh my god. This is pretty cool. I'll put it in A. This is pretty cool too. A. I guess that's fine. C. D. Ooh, a gun. A. This pointy looking ship. B. Also, pointy ships are kind of boring, so I'll put it in C. Then there's this one. It's like a bird, and it looks backwards. So, D. There's the shark. Looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Then there's this one. I'll put it in B. It looks pretty boring. Actually, I'll put it in C. Then there's this one. Looks like an abomination. I'll put it in D. Then there's this. Looks alright. Then there's this. It looks like a big, bulky little thingamajig. C. And then there's this. Looks pretty boring. I'll put it in E. Or D, actually. It's not that bad. Then there's this thing. Honestly, you might think that I'm going to put this in G. But actually, I'm going to put it in S because of how silly it looks. This thing, the rocket, I'll put it in B. This looks pretty boring. C. This also looks pretty boring. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I'll put it in C though. Like, why are all these so mid? I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this one is pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Oh my god, A tier is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B tier is 4. C tier is 5. D tier is 2. E tier is 2. F tier is 3. G tier is 2. S tier is 3. Wow. Knife tier's 2. This thing looks pretty solid. I'll put it in B. This thing looks pretty boring. C. It looks like a conveyor belt. It's actually pretty cool. I'll put it in A. The train. Okay, that's cool. I'll admit it. A. Then there's this thing. It looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. I'll put this one in C. This one in E. This is just an arrow. It's pretty funny though. A. Like this kind of looks like that one toy that spins throughout the air. I'll put it in A. It's pretty cool. Okay, A tier is now 7, which is pretty crazy. So we only have this much left. This is insane. And it's only taken 16 minutes. Next is this. Who would ever use this? G. This is just boring. D. This is like a bulky. It looks like a ray. Kind of looks like it shoot out something from the tip. I'll put it in B. Actually, A. Next, there's this. It's pretty boring, but it's pretty solid too. I'll put it in top of B. Next is this pointy thing. It's kind of boring. I'll put it in C though. Next, there's this thing. It has a bunch of edges and points. I kind of like it. B. This kind of looks like a water jet or a jet ski or something. It's pretty cool. Put it in A. Oh wait, it's probably not too practical for Geometry Dash though. Whatever, who cares? Next is this. This looks like a spaceship. I'll put it in A. Then there's this one. It's kind of boring. C. C is now 6. Then there's this one. Also kind of boring. Then there's this one. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, so I'll put it in D. This looks like a musical instrument or something. I don't know. But who would use this as their Geometry Dash ship? So I'll put it in F. Then there's this one. Wait a second. Does this kind of look like a sword? Close enough. There we go. This rounded thing, I'll put it in C. The pickaxe? Okay, this is cool. I'll put it in top of A. Actually, like this spot in A. Also, I might actually make some of these higher, because A tier is kind of random now. So I'll put this in S, this in S, this in S, and this in S. Now we only have 3 rows to rank. So let's do that. Next is this ship. What even is this supposed to be? Like a UFO? Ooh, I'm a UFO traveling through the sky. D tier. Next is this. It's pretty solid. I'll put it in A. Next is this. What even is this? G. What the hell? Also, should it be called G or something else? I like G. Wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, yeah, it is the next letter. This? What the heck? What is this? D? Then there's this thing? This looks disgusting. F. This looks pretty solid. B. Looks mid. Actually, worse than mid. What even is this? G. Kind of looks like a gun. I'll put it in A. This looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. A is, Still 7. Okay, we only have this many more. This is pretty mid. C. What is this? F. This is alright. Actually it's pretty bad actually. What am I talking about? D. Then there's the shovel. It's pretty funny. I'll put it in A. Then there's this like car. This is actually sick. Wait, I'll put it like high A. Then there's this thingamajig. What even is this? Wait a second. Actually, nah. It doesn't look like a knife. Never mind. C. And then there's this one, which is pretty mid. C. C tier is 7, and we officially completed it. Let's go. After 20 minutes. So I'm just going to show you guys the individual tiers. This is A tier. Of course, my icon is definitely the best ship in the game. This one is a close second. Actually, I'll put this higher. What am I talking about? I like the dolphin ship, but it's like kind of awkward. I like this ship and the chain shop and this one. Next is A tier, which my favorite ones in A tier are probably the seahorse, the pickaxe, this icon, and the hands, and the scissors. Next is B. My favorite one in B is probably the shark and the default one. You just can't go wrong with the default one. Oh, and the one that looks like a wave. Next is C tier. I'm not going to pick a favorite out of C. These are just all the mid icons. Next is D, the below average icons, which are like pretty mid, but below mid. And then there's E, which is like, it's just a little bit better than F. Then there's F, which are bad icons. And then there's G, which are disgraceful icons. If you use these icons, you should go to a mental asylum. Then there's the knife/sword one category. And I'm actually going to rank these separately right now. This one is alright. Put it in C. This one is kind of goofy. I'll put it in C as well. This is like the classic butcher knife. I'll put it in A. This is just like a kitchen knife. I'll put it in A. This is like a really weird looking knife. I'll put it in D. There's like the butcher knife, like the really butcher knife. So I'll put it in A. And then there's this one. I don't even think this is a knife, but F. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching me rank ships for 20 minutes, 23 minutes. And make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.